Hi, folks. Welcome to Mindful MX365. I'm Justin McBride, and this is the daily series where we consider quotes, concepts, and contradictions that can support us on a journey of experiencing life mindfully. Today's consideration is a quote from Amanda Gorman's inaugural poem. Amanda said, "We will not march back to what was, but move forward to what shall be." Again, we will not march back to what was, but move forward to what shall be. Before getting into today's consideration, let's practice 3 intentional breaths. I'll go ahead and get us started. I'm going to close my eyes, make sure my head is above my shoulders, breathe in for 5 seconds, pause, breathe out for 5, and then repeat a couple times. Breath in and out. Breath in and out. One more on your own. Thank you for joining me for that intentional breathing. A reminder of today's consideration, a quote from Amanda Gorman's inaugural poem: "We will not march back to what was, but move forward to what shall be." I really appreciate these words, and when I first heard them, I immediately thought of the concept of presence, which is something that goes hand in hand with mindfulness. Being present in the moment, present with your emotions, present with your reality, present with your thoughts. And that starts with being aware or mindful of all of those things. When we're stuck in the past, when we're stuck ruminating, rehashing what was, we can't be in the moment where we are now, which is what will allow us to find the most appropriate future or the best path to getting to what shall be. Rehashing the past is not something I'm unfamiliar with. There's been times where maybe I've got caught in that trap a little bit longer, a little bit more than I would have liked. But it's not something that I'm unfamiliar with. I think all of us from time to time will ruminate or rehash, get stuck on what we should have said, what that person should have done, could have done, what we didn't say, why we didn't say it, why we didn't do that thing. We want to recognize what's come before us by being present in the moment as we evaluate those things, being present with our current emotions, our current thoughts, and recognizing what led us to where we're at, what led our society to where we're at. But that means being present in this moment. It's impossible to consider the past if you're still stuck in the past. I invite you, when you find yourself maybe rehashing things a little bit longer than is appropriate, just make a mental note. Non-judgmentally, of course. Don't get upset with yourself or annoyed or frustrated. Just acknowledge rehashing or ruminating or stuck in the past. You can also use a different mental note if that works better for you, something like broken record player or forever loop, whatever it is that works for you in that moment, to make a non-judgmental note that you're not in the present. After I make a mental note acknowledging that I'm not in the present moment, I like to follow it up, or tend to follow it up, I guess, with an intentional breath. Just a simple. Sometimes if I'm really stuck and it's hard for me to detach from whatever it is that I'm rehashing, after I do that intentional breath, I'll follow it up with a simple saying: I am here, I am now, I am. And that's just a simple reminder for myself of where I'm at, when I'm at, and that I am. I am is a whole separate concept that I hope to dive into in a future consideration or maybe a blog post or something. But being present here and now allows us to be. That's something that I work on quite often. And I remind myself of almost every day that I am here, that I am now, that I am. Because when I am there, when I am here, it allows me to be better prepared for what shall be, not to already be there, but be prepared for what shall be. Thanks so much for stopping by. I hope you found value in Amanda's words and this consideration about them. If you have something else to contribute, I'd love to hear what you have to say. Or maybe you have a different quote from the inaugural poem that you want to share. I'd love to hear it. If you're listening to this as a podcast or watching it on YouTube or Facebook or wherever you happen to be listening or watching, go ahead and drop us a comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And then head over to mindfulx.net. This is our digital community of open-minded people who are interested in experiencing life mindfully. Totally free to sign up, free from advertisements. Hope to see you over there. That's mindfulx.net. Again, I'm Justin McBride. I'm so happy that you stopped by today. And remember, mindfulness is only a few intentional breaths away.